All right, I'm back with my second rant of the night. Now that we got my April 25th rant out the way, it's time to talk about the Astros and the Rockets. Before we talk about the Rockets, it's time to do a recap of last night's game between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins, and tonight's game between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. The Astros were victorious again last night like they were on Tuesday. Last night they beat the Minnesota Twins 7-1. Just like on Tuesday, they beat the Twins 10-4. And they were back on a winning streak until they came up short tonight against the Cleveland Indians 2-1. The Astros are now 15-10. They got 3 more games against the Indians tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Then they got to face the Minnesota Twins again in Minnesota Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Thursday. Then during the Cinco de Mayo weekend, they got 2 games in LA against the Angels. May 6th to 8th, they're back at home taking on the KC Royals. Then they face the Rangers again at home from May 9th to Mother's Day, May 12th. May 13th to 15th, they're going to be in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Then from May 17th to May 19th, they got 3 games against the team that beat them last year in the playoffs, the Boston Red Sox. Then they're back at home from May 20th to May 23rd against the Chicago White Sox. May 24th to 26th, they got 3 games at home again against the Boston Red Sox. Then they got 3 games at home May 27th to May 29th against the Chicago Cubs. Then they got 3 games in Oakland, California, May 31st to June 2nd against the Oakland Athletics. So we'll see how that goes. Now it's time to do a recap of last night's Game 5 of the Western Conference quarterfinals between the Utah Jazz and yours truly, the Houston Rockets. As usual, before I give my thoughts, let's get down to the highlights. In the first quarter, both teams scored 20 points apiece. That is until the Rockets dominated the second quarter by 4 points, scoring 23, while the Jazz scored 22. At halftime, Rockets 46, Jazz 42. Rockets dominated again in the third quarter by 2 points, scoring 29, while the Jazz scored 27. After 3, Rockets 75, Jazz 69. Rockets dominated again only by 1 point, scoring 25, while the Jazz scored 24. Final score: Houston Rockets 100, Utah Jazz 93. The Rockets win the series 4-1. James Harden had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. CP3 Chris Paul, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Clint Capella, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. PJ Tucker, 8 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Eric Gordon, 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. The bench gets 20 points. Danuel House Jr., 7 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Nene, 8 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Austin Rivers, 3 points, no rebounds, no assists. Gerald Green, no points, 1 rebound, and no assists. And Kenneth Faried, 2 points, 1 rebound, no assists. For the Utah Jazz, Ricky Rubio, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 11 assists. Donovan Mitchell, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Ruby Gobert, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. Joe Ingles, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Jay Crowder, 15 points, 10 rebounds, no assists. And for the bench, they get 29 points. Royce O'Neal, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Derek Favors, 7 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Georgie Inang, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Thabo Stefolosha, no points, 2 rebounds, and no assists. And I'm not even going to say who's the player of the game if you already know who it was. Just let me know in the comments below. From the Rockets, he had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Now on to my thoughts. Rockets, you did much better last night than you did this past Monday. Even though I predict for the Jazz to win at least one game, in Game 3 or Game 4 in Salt Lake City. And for the Rockets to close it out in Game 5. And that's exactly what happened. This was an incredible Western Conference quarterfinals game. I have to give it up to the Jazz. They did a great job even though they lost. So the Rockets can relax and practice hard until the Western Conference semifinals, whether they go up against the LA Clippers or the defending champs, the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers beat the Warriors last night. The Warriors lost 2 games at home. Tomorrow night, they go back to LA for Game 6. And if the Clippers win, they have to go back to Oakland for Game 7 on Sunday. As much as I hate to say it, I really want the Warriors out of the playoffs. How many more fucking times we gonna see the Warriors in the NBA Finals? We've already seen them in the finals for 4 times against LeBron and his former team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't really want to make this the 5th time. I mean, come on. I mean, the Warriors are the best team in the league. They are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. But I really don't want to see them in the finals anymore. I know the Milwaukee Bucks, on the other hand, they're definitely going to be in the NBA Finals because they're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. But I hope the Clippers survive these next 2 games so they can go against the Rockets in the Western Conference semifinals. I really want it to be the Rockets and the Clippers, not the Rockets and the Warriors. But we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap up my second round of the night about last night's Astros Twins game and tonight's Astros Indians game and last night's Game 5 of the Western Conference quarterfinals between the Rockets and the Jazz. Let me know what you guys think about this. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Hit subscribe if you like the content. Click on the notification bell for the next video. And it looks like I got 3 rants tomorrow. Of course, my review on Super Smash Bros. In honor of its 20th anniversary. 25 years of Outkast's debut album, Southern Playlist Cadillac Music. And 20 years of The Rock becoming a babyface. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Houston Astros. And go Houston Rockets.